What's up YouTube, I'm Escape and welcome back to another video. Today we have another episode of our Killing Every Monster in the Game from Scratch series. Now at the end of the last episode I asked you guys whether or not I should keep the Rune Defender. I chucked a straw poll in the description. We had almost 1,000 votes and an unresounding yes, keep the Rune Defender was agreed upon. So we will be using the Rune Defender for the rest of the series. That means instead of upgrading our shield next, we're going to be looking for the Dragon Boots instead. We're going to need 206,000 GP for this, which I'm hopeful that we can get in this episode. We do have to head back to the Revenants at some point. We got some Ogres to kill and stuff like that. So fingers crossed we can make it there. Let's go ahead and jump into it. The first monster on the list is a level 58 Ogre. Alright, so it turns out that the Ogres in the God Wars dungeon only drop bones. So that's not going to be any good for us. We're just going to go ahead and get out of here. Move on to the next one, which is a level 58 Pirate. Just kidding, the level 58 Pirates are a quest monster, so we're going to move on to the next one, which is level 58 Soldier. Once again, just kidding, that's also a quest monster. Let's move on to the Abyssal Guardian. Right, first Abyssal Guardian coming up here. Now these guys have an uncommon chance of dropping certain talismans, the Fire Talisman being the most worth it out of all of those. And they also drop a little bit of Pure Essence on occasion. So hopefully we can find ourselves a Fire Talisman or a very rare chance of getting an Elemental Talisman, which is worth 7k. There's the first Talisman. It's only worth 180 GP though. Here comes the last Abyssal Guardian. Come on, give me that Elemental Talisman. Look at this thing's face. Nothing. Alright, next up on the list is a level 59 Scorpion, which we're going to have to go back to the Stronghold of Security for. Alright, level 59 Scorpion. Now, these guys drop absolutely fuck all, so we won't be sticking around for this. And we're going to move on to the next one, which is a Tortured Soul. Going to have to head to Counterfeits for this one. And these guys have a rare chance of dropping some very nice seeds, so we will definitely finish up 10 of those. Oh, Avanto Seed. I bet that's worth nothing. 1.6, I'll take it. That's the first kill too. I love the fact that these things are killed so irregularly that the Avanto Seed is not even on the drop table on the old school wiki. And here comes the 10th Tortured Soul. Give me that Raynar Seed, come on. Nothing. Next up on the list is a Moga, which means we need to go purchase some fishing explosives from a Slayer Master. Big bones and a raw herring. How much is a raw herring worth? 60 GP. Well, that's fucking shit. Raw shark. Not bad. Alright, here's the last Moga. Nothing too exciting, even though they have a pretty reasonable drop table, which is a bit annoying. Water runes. Alright, I'll take it. We get at least 2k from all the big bones, and then a few raw fish and a bit of fishing bait. What's this one? A strawberry seed? Not bad. 3.3k. Alright, I'll take it. Next up on the bestiary is a Revenant Hobgoblin. Let's go get ourselves some Onyx Bolt tips. Alright, here comes the first Revenant Hobgoblin. Revenant Ether. 6 of them. Great. Alright guys, here we go. Last chance with the Revenant Hobgoblin. Now surely these things have a 1 in 10 chance of hitting the regular drop table and not just being on the Ether table. We gotta get something. Nope, just more Ether. Alright, let's get the fluck out of here. Well, unfortunately we weren't lucky enough to hit any of the regular drops, but we did however get 3.6k worth of Revenant Ether, which is very, very nice. Moving on to the next one on the list, which is a level 60 Skeleton. Back to the Stronghold of Security. I believe we're up to the last floor now, though. Alright, looks as though these skeletons only drop bones, and you know I'm not about that life, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one on the list. Alright, next monster we're moving on to is the level 61 Basilisk, and that means we're into the level 60s now. Let's do it. Now these guys drop herbs very regularly, as well as some other things like the Light Mystic Hat, Rune Daggers and stuff like that, so definitely going to be sticking around for all 10 of these. Alright, last Basilisk coming up here. Another 75 Water Runes. These things have a really good drop table, and we just got absolutely cucked here, so I guess the last few episodes of all the Raynars and shit we've been getting, we're just making up for it. 2.1k. Not the best at all. Gonna move on to the next monster now, which is a level 61 Ice Spider, and they don't drop anything, so great. Okay, one ice spider is now slain, and we're going to go ahead and move on to the next monster, because that doesn't drop anything. Level 61 vampire is the next one. Let's head to the Cannabis Swamp. Now, these bad boys drop a lot of seeds and a lot of herbs. Hopefully, we can actually get some this time. Okay, I picked up this black axe thinking that it'd be worth fuck all, but apparently it goes for 14.20 on the Grand Exchange. Not bad at all. And there's the last vampire right there. We got 3 Chaos Runes. Honestly, we're getting pretty unlucky this episode, but obviously we can't complain because we got a fucking Rune Defender in the last episode. What's Vampire Dust worth, by the way? Well, fuck me sideways with a rubber mallet, boys. That is delicious. 3.6k. Alright, cool. Next up is level 62 Lizardmen, so we have to head back to the Lizardman Canyon. Hopefully get some Zarishan fabric. Hey, there we go. 8 Lizardmen in. We get a Zarishan fabric. I believe it's worth about 3k. 2.7, not bad. Alright, there's the 10 Lizardmen done. We got 1 Zarishan fabric, couple of fangs. Nothing too crazy. Gonna go ahead and move on to the next one now, which is a Paladin, and they drop a lot of herbs, so let's go ahead and do it. First Paladin coming up, give me a Raynar. Well, Raynar rhymes with iron bar, I guess. Alright, last Paladin coming up here. Nothing too interesting in terms of drops, but a reasonable amount of GP nonetheless. Coins, great. Next up is a Crocodile, and for some reason these don't drop anything either. Great. Alright, Crocodile. Time to die. Just give me the bones. Let's get the fuck out of here. Next up on the list is a level 63 Ogre. So we have to head to the combat training camp. I think that if we sell all these off now, we should hit 100k. Nice. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, the ogres that are level 63 in the combat training camp can only be killed with range. So I'm going to go ahead and buy myself a magic short bow. And we'll grab ourselves some iron arrows as well. Let's get in there. I think it's pretty fucking strange with these ogres, because you can get inside of the pen, but you're not allowed to attack them with melee. Strange. Alright, I've killed 3 of these guys, and looks like they only drop big bones, which is not good. I'd rather not waste these arrows just for big bones. I mean, technically, we've killed 3 so far and went through 16 arrows, so we go through like 6 arrows per kill. Yeah, I mean, you look, we can make better money at better monsters. So let's move on to the next monster, which is going to be a wild dog found in the Brimhaven dungeon. Let's go. Who let the dogs out? Ooh! Ooh, ooh. And these guys only drop bones as well, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is the Catapulapapapon in the Stronghold of Security. And last Catapulapapapon coming up. What bones? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. This video is gonna suck. We've gotten no drops so far. Nothing exciting. Next up is dwarves in the mining guild. Hopefully we can pick up some decent loot. Okay, the second week in a row we found a dwarf on the bestiary that doesn't actually exist. So we're going to move on to the next one, which is a jungle wolf. These guys drop wolf bones, and we're definitely killing all 10 because I want that sweet, sweet 488 GP. Alright, there is the 10th jungle wolf, and like I said, we get 4.8k for this. So that's why we always kill every single wolf. Next up on the list is the Infernal Mages. We need to go to the Slayer Cave in Cannabis. Now, these guys have a 1 in 512 chance of dropping Mystic Boots that are worth 64k. It has to be done. It has to be done. Oh, there's a drop, boys. 7 death runes. 1.6. Let's go. Alright, last Infernal Mage. Please. Please just be the Mystic Boots. No! Oh, it's some horse shit right there. Next up on the list is a Scarab Mage. And these guys have rare chances of dropping some rune items, as well as uncommon chances of dropping some pretty decent runes and a lot of herbs. So we're definitely going to go ahead and crack into these. Okay, so it turns out that the level 66s are actually spawned by another monster that we have to fight later in the series. So we can't actually do them right now. What we will do is move on to the level 67 Ice Giants, which are the ones that we will find in the Revenant Caves. Alright, let's head back there. You know what? This series has allowed me to kill a bunch of monsters that, you know, you wouldn't really kill before. I've obviously killed Ice Giants before, but it's the little things you notice. Like the spikes that come out of the ground when he defends and when he attacks. They're different sizes. And it's just the little things, boys. Just the little things. Ooh, Uncut Emerald. Here we go. And there's the last Ice Giant. We only managed to get coins and death runes off these bad boys. Look, and an emerald. I'm not going to lie though, some pretty good loot. Pretty good loot indeed. Let's go ahead and price check it here. Oh, 4K, 5.6, 6.4. Now, see, these are the monsters that we want to be killing. God damn, Ice Giant. That's what I'm talking about. Next up on the list is a thrower troll, so it looks like we're heading to Trollheim. I'm looking at the old school wiki at what these things drop, and like, there's so many things that are worth more than 1,000 GP that I just really hope we get. No, the first one just dropped big bones. Okay, I'm starting to think that these ones only drop big bones, and the other ones near Berthorpe are the ones that drop all the good stuff, so let's get out of here and head to Berthorpe instead. There we go, Mithril Square Shield. This is what I'm talking about. Whoa, 60 Earth Runes. Oh, they're only worth... I just got excited over 240 GP. And last thrower troll coming in here. Earth Runes again. Alright, let's get out of here. And we managed to get 3.7k from that. Not too bad. Alright guys, that is where we're actually going to have to call it for this episode. Here is what we end the episode with. 118,000 GP. The dragon boots that we're looking for are currently at 206,000 GP, which is a lot. We are going to be able to sell the rune boots when we upgrade, so there's 10k that we can take off that. 196k or so we need, which is like, we can definitely get there, but it might even take another couple episodes. However, what I do want to start working on is a ranged setup. Eventually, we're going to have to be fighting monsters with ranged, so I kind of want to get some Black D'hide going, a rune crossbow, invest in an Arvas, stuff like this, so that when we get to the point we have to fight monsters with ranged, we'll be just straight up ready. So next episode, hopefully we can get to the dragon boots, and then our melee setup's pretty much complete, and then we can start working on the ranged setup. In terms of the monsters that we're fighting, once we get up to around the level 70 range, pretty much everything we have to fight is going to drop us a decent chunk of money. Not a crazy amount, but reasonable. And then once we get to the level 100 point, from that point onwards, it's just going to be quick. We're going to be pacing through levels, and before we know it, we're going to be sitting at the 400, 500, 600 mark, and we're going to be smacking out boss monsters. So if I had to guess, I would say maybe 10 more episodes and we're going to be done with it. Very exciting stuff. That being said, that is going to wrap it up for today's episode. Guys, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button. We put out a new video every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one tomorrow. Take it easy.